What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. It's Mr. Doheny. In this one, I'm going to show you a brand new movie theater and rooftop restaurant that I just built. Let's jump into it. Alright, you guys, so I decided over the weekend that I finally had had enough and Hyperion Empire needed a movie theater. So looking at a map here, we're up here in Delray, which is a neighborhood of Toluca. Here, this is the Eastern Hyperion over here. This is the Old Hyperion. This is the semi-old Hyperion airport. All of this, and there's no movie theater, you guys. That should be a crime. So, I decided to change that this weekend, and I built a movie theater, and it actually came out pretty bomb, if I do say so myself. And I can't believe I just said the word bomb, but, you know, it is what it is. Going into the theater, you walk in, you have two choices. You go to the left and you go to Divino's, which is the rooftop restaurant, or you go right and you have ticketing for the movie theater, and then these are those little like check stands that the movie theater has, you know, where you have to like scan your ticket or whatever. I don't know. I haven't been to a movie theater in so long, you guys, so like I just did this from memory. Ticketing area, this is where the employees go. I'll show you the theaters in just a minute. This right here is the snack area. I'll go ahead and jump in there, and I wanted to show you guys also the chandeliers throughout. I like the design. I think it came out nice. But yeah, this is the snack area. There's really no like food to put on display besides cake in Minecraft, so like whenever I have a restaurant or like a business that would have food on display, I would just do cake. It works. Oh, this is another entrance, but I have these little like scan things placed at every entrance, so people have to scan to get back into the theater. So there's three theaters, and here's the first one. They're all themed. So this one is the blue theater. So instead of like theater 1, 2, or 3, I have the blue, I think the purple, and the red. So I have this, and what I ended up doing is putting wool and then half slabs of quartz, and I made these like comfy theater seats. But what I also did is made a balcony, and so I think I counted, and it's like 42 seats per theater. And I'm pretty content with how it came out, considering it's my first like theater build. I'm happy with how from this top balcony on the like main floor or whatever, you can see the screen. But I did notice that in the balcony, there's a little bit of an issue. So let me show you how to get up to the balcony. This is another problem that I do have with this build. You know, occasionally when you're building, there's things you miss. And it's not the real world, guys. It's just a game, but the goal is to get better and better. So one of the things that I kind of messed up on is you have to like go out of the main ticketing area and like out of the main snack area to get up here to the balconies. But there is reticketing, and I don't know, maybe it's not that bad, but it's just kind of a unique building because you have the theaters, and then I have this rooftop restaurant. So let me just show you real quick the balconies on the theaters. So let's go back to that theater we were in. And so back in the blue theater. And the only thing I don't care for is like from this top floor, I don't feel like you can see the bottom of the screen too well, especially if there are people down there. So I think what would solve that is making the theater deeper, maybe. I will say this lot wasn't super deep that I built on, so, you know, it is what it is, but it's not my favorite thing in the world. But considering it's my first theater, it's okay. So moving on, we have the men's and the women's restroom. So going into the men's restroom, I always use diamond for like a mirror effect. It is what it is. I should have added buttons above these cauldrons here to look like knobs, but we have urinals, toilet, stalls there. So that's the men's restroom, and then the women's restroom looks basically the same, just more stalls and a few more or one more sink, I think. So that is the theater. But let's go ahead and go up to the rooftop restaurant, which you can access through the staircase, and that staircase comes all the way up from the bottom floor, or the elevator there. So this is Divino's. I've been trying to put signs as like on like all my buildings to like remember the names of everything, because the city is getting big enough that I don't remember the names of things that I built in like, you know, 2016 or whatever. This one, we're on the ocean. Have the render distance down for this video so it's not as laggy, but the ocean is over there. So I have kind of a coastal theme. So what this is this is like kind of like a surf and turf. Like this is a nice like beachy steak house where you go get a lobster, like that kind of vibe. There's a bar, like it's just a chill coastal spot. So I have these again the emerald theme all throughout. So when you come up into the main, like when you come up the stairs and stuff, you come out into this open air entry, and then you walk in, and we have a check-in area for the hostess, little waiting area, and then this is a bar area where you have tables that you can just stand at and have a cocktail or a beer or whatever. You have bar stools you can sit over here. This is the bar. And then there's a, I just realized that I'm doing this video and this restaurant's not completely done. So I like to normally put banners above all these. So I'm going to speed this up and put banners so you guys can get the full effect of what kind of vibe I was going for. Okay, I'm back, and I don't think I missed any other details, but you guys, I'm telling you, like, these are the little things that really bring Minecraft builds to life. I mean, look at this restaurant. This is dope, if I do say so myself. I think this is sick. This is definitely the coolest restaurant I've built. So, it's this nice, like, the black and the red, like, in the dark wood. Like, I'm trying to go for, like a classy steakhouse, but then with the light birch floors, I was trying to have a more beachy vibe, and with these chandeliers, but the shape of them, I feel like it looks kind of classy, and it's like floating ceiling tiles. This is supposed to be a chain, kind of like those lanterns over there. Oh my gosh, you guys, I swear it drives me nuts when I think I'm done with something like a build and then I go back through. Okay, so let's look through this now. So booths, nice cozy booths, and I always like to put plants with like a trap door at the end, and I use the like manicured, like darker dirt, if that makes sense. The coarse dirt, it just has a richer look to it. I always like to do that in restaurants with booths, like put the plants. I don't know, I like the vibe of it. This is the kitchen back here. Very simple, nothing crazy. Like these are all just things you can get without mods. Like literally none of this is mods in here. I don't really use mods anymore because I've lost mods before and it's not worth it to me anymore. So booth area, we have the bar, bathrooms back here. Another detail I missed, signs. So this is the women's restroom. Oh, and the doors in the restrooms. That's good. Men's restroom. Okay, so moving on. This kind of was a afterthought, but I'm glad that I built it. So this is the sunroom with more booths, and the ocean is out there. And I just thought this would be a cool room, and it has this like pitched roof that connects to the main part of the building, and I decided to sink it down, and then outside the windows is a little garden, and I just think it came out really, really nice, if I do say so myself. So going over here, this is the outdoor area, the alfresco dining area. Umbrellas. I know that people have told me hacks on how to do like a different type of umbrella that looks more realistic, but I don't know why, you guys. I can't figure it out. So if someone can help me, let me know in the comments. That'd be great. So yeah, this is going to be nice. There's going to be high rises along there eventually. There's like a shoreline in the distance, and there's just so many cool little levels to this restaurant and little areas to eat, and I just really am happy with how it came out. And I mean, just look at the way it looks from the outside, you guys. It just, you can't tell me that doesn't look so cool. I mean, I'm very happy. I think I'm really happy because like normally these big builds like this that have a lot of like elements to it, I don't love to do and I put them off, but I'm glad I did this. If you guys liked this video, go ahead and smash that like button. I hate saying that, but go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to check out my regular live streams. I'm live all through the week. Basically, whenever I log into Minecraft, I go ahead and go live and just let you guys watch me as I build these different projects. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, smash the like button, subscribe, catch my lives, and I will see you guys in the next one.